In the heart of Balboa Park is a 12-acre oasis of beauty, the Japanese Friendship Garden. Its gentle meandering paths lead to a world of waterfalls, vibrant koi fish, picturesque footbridges, and a stunning array of seasonal plants. Join me as we explore its winding walkways, uncover the hidden symbolism, and discover the stories behind this serene garden. The story of the Japanese Friendship Garden begins in 1915 with a Japanese tea house built for the Panama, California Exposition. Though the original tea house is gone, the spirit lives on in this beautiful garden as a symbol of friendship between San Diego, California, and its sister city in Yokohama, Japan. The garden's name translates as three-scene garden, representing water, countryside, and mountains, just like its sister garden in Japan. As you step into the garden, listen closely. The rhythmic clack you hear is a deer scare. Originally designed to protect plants from wildlife, it is now a beloved feature of Japanese gardens, valued more for its charming sound than its practicality. The Japanese Friendship Garden and Museum is primarily a garden with a small exhibit hall. You'll likely notice this low stone basin at the entrance. Traditionally, it's used for ritual hand washing, symbolizing spiritual purification before entering a temple or tea house. The exhibit hall is designed to evoke a traditional Japanese mountain retreat, a place for quiet reflection. Each of these stones, imported from Japan, has a purpose in the dry stone garden. They represent mountains and islands, illustrating the vastness of nature on a miniature scale. As you stroll through the garden, notice how the paths change beneath your feet from smooth gravel to textured stone. This is intended to encourage mindfulness by requiring attention to the present moment. The wisteria above this arbor will burst into bloom from March to April. These cascading clusters of delicate blossoms, like waterfalls of color, create a truly magical scene. The koi in the upper pond are show quality. The Koi Club of San Diego selects and cares for them. Their vibrant hues result from a special diet and the dedication of their caretakers. As you wander through the garden, watch for these beautiful lanterns. Initially used in the Japanese garden to light up the path for a tea ceremony, the lanterns now act as beautiful decorations without light. This bronze snow lantern is truly unique. Notice its broad protective roof. It was a gift from the Boy Scouts of Yokohama, and inside, it holds a time capsule. Next, we'll enter a world of miniature trees. Literally meaning tray planting, bonsai is a delicate art that requires years of patience and skill to create miniature living sculptures. The San Diego Bonsai Club curates and maintains these miniature trees, some over 100 years old. Guarding the bonsai stands Kongo Rikishi, a fierce protector of Buddha. This powerful statue has a remarkable story. It once stood in Mississippi. Severely damaged by Hurricane Katrina, it was rescued, restored, and brought to San Diego, ensuring the preservation of cultural history. This grand gate leads to the lower garden and has a story of its own. It was moved from a 1930s Japanese garden in the Los Angeles area to make way for a freeway that was never built. It honors the mayor who established San Diego's sister city with Yokohama. As we descend to the lower garden, notice how the paths curve and wind. This hide and reveal design is a classic element of Japanese gardens, inviting you to explore and discover the garden's secrets around every corner. Flowing beneath the Dragon Bridge is a 30-foot dry stone waterfall that cascades down the hillside. The stones were carefully placed to create an illusion of a mountain stream. Scattered throughout the garden are these striking Japanese black pine trees. These trees are meticulously pruned and trained into horizontal layers or cloud-like patterns. If left to their own devices, they'd grow tall and straight, but this careful shaping gives them a unique, ancient and gnarled look. In the lower garden, you'll find another treasure salvaged from the devastation of Hurricane Katrina. The Kannon Bosatsu is a revered figure in Japanese Buddhism. Look closely and you'll see a tiny Buddha nestled within. In the springtime, the garden burst into a symphony of color. 40 different azaleas and 27 camellia varieties paint the hillsides. While traditional Japanese gardens often favor subtle greens, this garden embraces a richer palette, reflecting its San Diego setting. The white flowering Bradford pear tree comes into bloom in February, followed by the spectacular cherry blossom display in March. These ornamental cherry trees, nearly 200 strong, create a breathtaking spectacle. Each cherry tree is double grafted, a technique that helps it survive in San Diego's climate. The annual Cherry Blossom Festival is a highlight. It is a celebration of spring with music, art, and delicious food. And in May, the garden celebrates Children's Day, a fun event for the whole family. The Inamori Pavilion is built in the traditional style of a Japanese tea house. Notice the exposed wooden beams and the joinery that showcase the natural materials' beauty and craftsmanship. The waterfall offers one of the garden's most picturesque views. It's also a favorite spot for the koi, who enjoy the cascading water. Inside, you'll find space for exhibits and a gift shop. Another favorite photo spot is the Earth Bridge at the opposite end of the main stream. It is even more beautiful at dusk. While the garden isn't open to the public in the evening, sunset comes early in November and December, allowing you to see the garden in a different light. This amazing tree can trace its origins to a survivor of the Hiroshima atomic bomb in 1945. It represents a gift of life, hope, and peace. Just steps from the garden's entrance, you'll find the Tea Pavilion. Enjoy Japanese cuisine and teas while taking in stunning garden views. Balboa Park is massive. You can't see it all in a day. Plan your must-sees and routes with their website map. If visiting multiple museums, the Explorer Pass could save you money. Parking can be difficult, especially on weekends. Aim to arrive before 10 a.m. The free Balboa Park tram, which leaves from the Inspiration Point parking lot, is convenient for later arrivals, plus it's fun for kids. There are many more free gardens to explore in Balboa Park in my next video. Be sure to subscribe to see these lovely gardens. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Kim, your garden travel guide. I hope to see you in the next garden.